Hey everyone, welcome to our live chat. It is our 4 o'clock live chat. Guys, we are here for you all the time, every day, Monday through Friday. So you get to experience Luminesque, ask questions as we go along, and find out everything there is to know about Luminesque. And so we do go over the basics, we take it up a notch in some of them, but we cover everything. But if there's ever anything you want to hear or see or talk about, let us know and we will we can add it to our live chat. But I have put the times below. So if you are on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, we're on YouTube Monday through Thursday, starting at 8 Central Time. And then at 4, we're on Facebook and YouTube. And then on Fridays, we are going to be live 8 and 10 on YouTube and 10 o'clock on Facebook. So we are here for you guys. We are here. Now, let's go over the starter kit. I always like to cover the starter kit because I know we have a lot of new people and it's always good to explain this. And this is your starter kit. This is maybe one that you have ordered. Maybe you are waiting to order it. Maybe you ordered the Icon Pro, whatever the case may be. This is the Icon, and it comes with 2 bottles of foundation. That way you can color match 365 days a year. We also have a bottle of Love and a bottle of blush. Now the Love, you'll only need a few drops to have that luminosity in your skin, and then the blush is super high pigmented, so you're only using about 2 drops at a time for your blush. And then, hey Brenda, hey Amber on YouTube, how are you guys doing? Hey Nelly, how are you? So now these are the things we want you to do. So as soon as you get it, we want you to get it out and start using it. As soon as you turn it on, there's air that comes out. So just start feeling that around your face. Then you can make sure that you're going to keep your stylus moving, keep it 4 finger widths away from your face, and barely pull back on this trigger. You can put water in the stylus, water right in here, and start having some fun with it. You'll love it. You're going to love it. All right, so I really want to I was checking on something real quick. I was getting a little flag on our my little screen right here. So let's go ahead. I actually took off the my foundation, but I did leave the eyes. The eyes are apricot and rose gold illuminizer mixed together with the matte bronzer in my crease. And so there's ways to even jazz this up if we needed to. And then I'm going to go in and finish my face. Is there any way to just replace makeup nozzle? Beverly, are you talking here? The tip of it? What nozzle are you talking about? You can buy a stylus, which is all of this. You can buy separate. You can buy a hose, and then you can also buy a needle that's in here. Sometimes if you stick something in here without pulling this back, you can bend the needle, and so sometimes you might need to replace the needle. But let me know exactly what you're talking about on the stylus. I mean, on the makeup nozzle. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to put on some lotion because I did just take the makeup off right before. So I want to make sure I'm very nice and moisturized. That will help, obviously, with wrinkles and crinkles. And then last hour, I did the Crimson lip liner, and I loved it. It was amazing. I loved it. It was so good. It has staying power, obviously. I am now. we're testing something as we go live, so I'm making sure that they see it. Make sure we have some good stuff happening. All right, so going in, letting that dry. And now I'm going in and I'm going to do glow. Now I love glow because it does give me it highlights underneath my eyes. You can use glow. You can use sorry, I'm getting messages and I can't see them. But you can do glow. You can do peach color corrector. You can do X out. You can do eraser. There's so much that you can do. But if you are starting with Luminous, all I want you to do is the foundation. Just get the foundation down, because once you get this down, you can do whatever you want. And it's now a matter of just finding what's going to work best for you. You know, everybody's skin is different. So everybody is going to want a different look, all of that fun stuff. So that being said, I love glow underneath my eyes because it does highlight underneath my eyes. All right. Brenda on Facebook, does Luminous have a moisturizer for oily skin? We don't necessarily have one for, you know, like oily, dry or anything like that. However, I would use Velvet Veil. Velvet Veil, which I don't have right here, is a primer. It's one of our primers, and it is amazing. It will help. It's a blur, so it will help blur fine lines, wrinkles, crinkles. It will help with redness, pores, all of that. But it also helps smooth out and helps you stay matte. So if you do have oily skin, you can put it in those areas. You can put it all over your face, or just in if you're oily in your T-zone. All right, so I'm turning on the system, and now I'm going to spray underneath. And if Renee is watching right now, I do have a little note on my screen that says can't post comments to some destinations. So we're trying to figure something out. All right. Oh, Brenda, if you want to do a moisturizer, you can. You would do the moisturizer first and then Velvet Veil. But Velvet Veil is going to be your best bet if you have oily skin. All right, so now I just did glow. So that's why it's going to look crazy, because it's very bright. Now I'm going to add Mystic, and I'm shaking it up. Make sure you do shake up all of our products, especially if they are sitting there for a while. You will definitely want to, especially like the luminizers and anything that is like anything that is a higher pigment, even Mystic, you can, that BB will get stuck sometimes. And so shake that up, and just, if you're not hearing that BB at all, shake it up. Hello, Renee. I cannot see you on YouTube. I only see you right now on Facebook. Everybody say hello to Renee. I am seeing YouTube. I am seeing YouTubers. I just didn't see you. I just saw Amber. All right, so as you can tell, I'm making my passes. I'm starting to get the coverage that I want. I make one complete pass. I have little sunspots over here I'm gonna really concentrate on. And now I'm blending it up. Now you can still see the highlight underneath here, but it's not as powerful, and I can blend that so they overlap. Even your passes are going to overlap. You're never going to go in one spot twice, but you'll have overlaps. Does that make sense? And definitely getting the coverage that I love. And there we go. Blow the rest of that out. Now, why did I leave that there? I feel like anytime I leave product out, I feel like I leave it there for a reason. Like, was I supposed to do something with it or something like that? I'm like, hoping to forget. Because, you know, I will forget. If I say, yeah, let's do that next hour, I'll forget by the time the next hour rolls around. All right, so now I'm going to use the Cut One palette. And let's brush. I'll use this one. And I'm going, Brenda, honey, it just takes practice. Like I said, the more you have the stylus in your hand, even if you're doing it with water, the more you have that stylus in your hand, the more you're going to learn. And have a day where you can just mess up with it. That's always fun. Yay! Amber on YouTube is loving it too. Do some contouring. Get some definition back in my face. Now also notice that I can go straight in to using another product, like a traditional product. There shouldn't be any dry time. If you're dealing with like, oh, I have to wait and make sure, you know, there's some dry time in between, that's not the end of the world, but just know that you shouldn't. So you can get to that point. Just know that. All right. So now, do I want to do that? I feel like I've been using the strength palette a lot. Let's do optics because I just love it. Love it. Now I'm going to use the optics palette. And what colors do I want to use? The green, that dark green. Oh, yeah, I'm going to use the dark green, which is black light, and it's the dark matte. And so right over what I have on, I'm going to go in my crease, but like the true crease. I'm not going to blend it up. All right. Brenda, yes. Brenda on Facebook says she has an 86-year-old mom that I was going to practice on her. Girl, do it. That she will have so much fun and look amazing. All right, so I'm just sticking right there to that crease. Look how high pigmented that is. Now, right now, all I'm doing is kind of placing it there, okay? I'm just getting it on right now. And then I'll go in and start to blend. So I just wipe off my little brush, and then I start blending it. And blend and blend and blend. So you can really work on just getting the product on, but you can always blend. Blending is the key. And you don't blend hard. You want to keep it soft because you don't want, especially dealing with when you're doing traditional. Hey, Kathy, how are you, my friend? How are you doing? Especially with traditional makeup, you know, we don't want to keep and this part of our eye is so, you know, like it's very thin skin even underneath. So I want to keep, I don't want a lot of movement there. So I'm barely having to move it around. All right. So that is nice and blended. Then I'm going to take Flash, which is the bright yellow. And I'm just going to stack it right on the lid. Hey, Jeannie on YouTube. Kathy, we miss you, baby. And I'm going to blend this a little bit more. And I'm just blending that with my finger, just tapping it out, tapping it out. And then you can make that brighter. You can do more if you want to, or you can even blend more on it as well. Now I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush and do some eyeliner underneath with eyeshadow. And just going in there, blending, blending. I'm kind of making it a little thicker. So remember, guys, I did have eyeshadow on before, but I'm not, I didn't have to take it off. I'm just adding right to it. If I had my foundation on, I wouldn't have taken it off either. I would have just, if I wanted more coverage, I would have just added to that as well. That's the great thing about Luminous, is that honestly, you really don't need touch-ups. Like if you were going from a full cover or like a light coverage to full coverage, then you just do your passes. And then if you want to add any like more dramatic, then you just add the product. You're not, have you ever had like going from day to evening and you get home and you're like, I have to wash this stuff off my face? You won't feel like that with Luminous. You won't feel like that at all. There you go. Oh, Kathy, that's so cool. All right, so now let's do some mascara. I'm gonna curl my lashes. I don't think, because I'm really digging the gold up there, I don't think I'm gonna do an eyeliner on the top. I'm just going to do mascara. I don't know if there's enough in this one. Let's see, where I have another one. Didn't I use one the other day and I had one? I'm like, I think this one was empty, so all right. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I love me some mascara. So that's the one thing I love, is the fact you can get it on the lash and then use the tip to separate and like even get in here without messing everything up. Kathy, we are back in the office. Most of us are. As a newbie, Jeannie on YouTube is asking, as a newbie to contour, what is the best, like the matte contour extent? Jeannie, do you want to contour with airbrush? Are you wanting to contour with airbrush is my first question. If, I'm like, I can't talk and put mascara on. My recommendation, if you are new and want to start contouring, if you don't want to do airbrush, then the Cut One palette is amazing. Woo, I just poked myself in the eye. There we go. Separate those. But if you do want to do airbrush contour, what you can do is go down 2 shades and use that. So if you're a shade 3, you could contour with a shade 5. Or get the contour and highlight kit, and you can use the highlight color to lighten the contour and you can build up, but also you can also do contouring first and then do the foundation on over it, so it does blend everything for you. All right. Hey, Candy, how are you? All right. So now I don't want to use red lips anymore because I feel like I'll look like a Christmas tree. So I'm like, what do I want to do? Maybe I'll do it the Prosecco over it. And it'll just be glitter, glitter, glitter. Candy, I used the Optics Optics eyeshadow palette, and I used Blackout and Flash. And then Prosecco for my shimmer. And there you go, guys. See how easy it is. It's easy to take it up. And I think I do like this time, no line. But doing a liner, even the emerald one would be great to do. Oh, actually, that would be really pretty. I have to add that. But then you can do the black. There's a lot, so many that you could do. So there you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. We got through Tuesday. Just a few more to go. Thank you, Amber. Amber on YouTube likes it. But yeah, we are here for you guys all the time, Monday through Friday. So make sure you check out the times below. If you're on Facebook, you can always jump over to YouTube and subscribe to our page. Make sure you sign up for the notifications so you get a notice when we are on. All right? All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.